The following BLTV program is brought to you by O'Flaherty Law. Please enjoy.
Welcome to Learn About Law. My name is Kevin O'Flaherty from O'Flaherty Law, and today we're going to talk about Illinois guardianships and revocable living trusts. We'll discuss what happens to a revocable living trust if a guardian is appointed for the creator of the trust. We'll also talk about what powers a guardian has over a ward's revocable living trust. But let's talk about what happens to a revocable living trust first if a guardian is appointed over the grantor. So let's talk a little bit about grantors and trustees and beneficiaries in defined terms. With a revocable living trust, someone creates a trust and names someone to be trustee of assets that are owned by the trust and manage those assets for the benefit of the beneficiaries of the trust. Now, usually the person who creates the trust, known as the grantor, is also the trustee and the beneficiary while he or she is both mentally competent and alive. That means that his or her only responsibility is to manage trust assets as trustee for his or her own benefit. But if he or she is adjudicated as disabled, meaning that a guardian is appointed over them, this changes the dynamics of the revocable living trust. Depending on the wording of the trust and the court's order, generally what happens is that the disabled adult will remain the beneficiary of the trust, but whoever is named as successor trustee of the trust will take over as trustee. So the disabled adult will no longer be the trustee of the trust. The successor trustee now manages the assets owned by the trust for the benefit of the disabled adult. The person who takes over now as trustee might be the same person as the guardian, in which case that person will both be the guardian of the estate, having responsibility over assets owned by the disabled adult in his or her individual name, and the trustee having responsibility over assets owned by the trust, but it might be a different person. If the trustee that takes over for the trust is different from the guardian of the estate, then what happens is the trustee has control over the assets that are owned by the trust, and the guardian of the estate has control over all of the disabled adult's other assets. So if these are two different people, this can often lead to kind of a power struggle for how to deal with trust assets. So let's talk about what powers a guardian has over a ward's revocable living trust. The guardian does not have the power to revoke or unilaterally amend the trust without a court order. The guardian does have the power to create a revocable living trust. So take the property that the ward has that's not owned by a trust and transfer it to a trust that the guardian creates in order to effectuate the ward's wishes. The guardian does not have the power to compel the trustee to distribute funds from the trust to the guardian or for a particular purpose. The guardian can, however, go to court if the guardian believes that the trustee is abusing his or her discretion in the management of trust assets or the distribution of trust assets. The guardian can have the trustee removed. The guardian can also go to court and have the court order the trustee to take certain actions. Courts have the power to amend the terms of revocable trust to effectuate the wishes of the ward, including changing who the beneficiaries are. And finally, the guardian has a right to accountings from the trustee to show any assets, liabilities, income, and expenses from the trust. So if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comment section below this post at learn-about-law.com or below the video on our YouTube station. If you found this helpful, please subscribe to us on YouTube, Apple Music, or SoundCloud, or you can subscribe to our email blast by going to our website, learn-about-law.com, and you'll receive our monthly email with some of our best topics. If you need some help, give us a call at 630-324-6666. That's 630-324-6666. We have free consultations in many areas of law, and we have offices all around Chicagoland for your convenience. Thank you so much for watching and listening.
Thanks so much for watching our video. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Click the subscribe button for new videos every week, and download and review us on iTunes. Visit learn-about-law.com for other legal-related articles and videos. Visit our business podcast and video blog, seizeyourbusiness.com, and visit Making Real Estate Fun for real estate videos and podcasts. Call us at 630-324-6666 for a free consultation.